Alright, we're gonna go ahead and start recording, kind of see how we're going. So, we're almost at 13,000 trophies, which I'm excited about. We've only got a couple things left to do.
The Sky Bandits have stolen a flock of gold-beak birds and plan to test a new line of evil cosmetics on them. Please get those birds back.
Let's get these birds back, chat. Yes! Gotta go to the train, so we'll see how long this takes. It might not take too long. Now, I did set the difficulty for these last little bits down to easy, because we've already defeated the game on Nightmare Mode. I did that offline. But now that we're kind of doing some of these quests, these like post-game, like dailies, just turning the difficulty down to easy, just go ahead and get them knocked out. So what we need to do is we need to get 10 with Hugo. I just did that offline as well. Now we need to get 10 with Tessa. I believe we're pretty close. I think this is number 10. If not, it's number 9.
Skylanders and the light element are stronger in this zone.
We'll figure it out. We'll just kind of rock and roll this real quick. Shouldn't take too long. Most of these quests have generally been like do little things in the levels, like defeat bosses, or kind of do some variants on the stages as they were in the actual like game. Now I will say playing Nightmare Mode wasn't that bad, all things considered, compared to a lot of the other Skylanders games. This is was technically the easiest one to do on Nightmare Mode, because you didn't actually have to play the entire game. Pretty sure this is the first game where you didn't have to. Let's see, here we go. See where to map. So for example, to beat the game on Nightmare Mode, in this state, like, you'd only have to play Chapter 4. And that would count as beating this whole section on Nightmare versus playing every chapter, like basically it's redoing the game on Nightmare Mode, which is nice. It actually made the game much shorter. I was doing that, it took me, I don't know, 3-4 hours probably, if I had to guess. We're actually also pretty close to getting every hat in the game. We are, I think, too short. Not sure where they're at. Ooh. We won't worry about that. Won't worry about it. I was going to switch over to a Skylander that's not level 20, so we didn't waste XP, but it's fine. Okay, this one, I think we got to find the key in here somewhere. Nightmare Mode overall wasn't... There's a few things, like one, the first boss, the skeleton boss in the prison. Once I realized that you can... Because I kind of thought, I'm just so used to games being to where if your Skylander dies, right, you can't use it until you restart the level. But, okay, this is what we need to do. Okay, we just need to kind of rotate all this around. Hold on. This look confusing, but we'll get there. Like when you use your Skylander, if they die, essentially, then you can't use them until you return to the academy, and then you get the rest, and then are good to go. Oh crap, made a mistake again. This one, that's the same, and I just simply assumed that was how the vehicles worked. That if you're driving a vehicle and you died in the vehicle, that the vehicle couldn't be used again until until you go back to the academy. That is actually not true, so that's kind of nice. So once I realized that you could just keep reusing the vehicle, I just kept
burning up the charts.
Using this vehicle with different Skylanders in it until I defeated the boss. Here we go. Yeah. That was, and again, like I'd mentioned when we were on playing the game during stream, that Chaos is, and I will agree, it was the easiest Chaos battle I've ever, I think, had in the series as well. It's been a while since I played the other ones, but Chaos, both in the regular normal difficulty as well as the Nightmare difficulty, is like the easiest like Nightmare difficulty. Even the Darkness boss, it took a while. It took me probably about 15 to 30 minutes for the boss, but that's just because it took forever. Just because you had to keep going through rounds and rounds and rounds of slowly chipping away their damage. Even with this character max level, their vehicle max level, supercharged, and then also the benefits of being supercharged. So,
This
see if that
is
was
for
number
you,
10.
Skylander. Great work.
No? Okay. Desert Crown, Elemental Power. Nice. No. There we are, Tessa's Traveler. Excellent. Alright. So we are almost there, chat. We are almost there. Let's bounce here to get a nice little view of the Skylanders Academy while we get this knocked out, because all we should have left is, well, not super exciting, but let's do this right here. Oh, there we go. Supercharged chat. We got 13,000 trophies. That is our 13,000th trophy. Many years collecting trophies, 13,000 of them, and on platinum number 334, Skylanders Superchargers, we got 13,000 trophies. Heck yeah. It didn't take, years and years to do, right? So, yeah. Is, how many trophies, chat? Oh, 624, 13,000, 334 platinums, 2,398 gold, 3,391 silver, and 6,877 on the bronze. And I kind of had to get at least one trophy in this, so I could get make my platinum to 13,000th trophy, because usually the a lot of the websites will save like milestone trophies, and I didn't want like a Peppa Pig or one of these like gimme like buy a platinum for $1 type dealios on a platform. So yeah, 13,000 trophies, chat. Heck yeah, I am all about that. So yeah, getting our 13,000 trophy with the Skylanders Supercharger Platinum number 334, and yeah, that's 13,000 trophies on the old Arcade Castle account. So, heck yeah. We'll see you all next time.